Koshur means Kashmir, and food means feast. The feast is means food. Yeah. So that's why I called it Koshur Saal.
Can you tell us about the book that you have written now?
Yeah, the book is about culture and preservation of our culture, because you may not be knowing, we all have to leave Kashmir because of the terrorism. So we left our Kashmir that time, and I left Kashmir, we left Kashmir, but there was something inside me that I wanted to preserve something. So initially I started writing dramas. So we were acting dramas. I was collecting all children here to preserve the language. And eventually when the kids grew up, then they said they liked Kashmiri food. See, we left Kashmir, but we didn't left the flavor. We didn't leave the aroma. That came with us. That aroma, that cooking, that aura of our grandmothers, mothers, it came with us in spite of we left Kashmir. So my children were always looking for Kashmiri food. So I started cooking, making some recipes for them, and they used to, when they went college, they used to try. But I didn't know. I started writing those recipes. I'm writing only for my children. I was writing for all kids, all my Kashmiri kids. So the book, it inspired me because they were giving me a lot of encouragement, because they were looking for mother's food. They were looking for grandmother's flavor. So that's how the book came.
So call this Koshur Saal. What does it mean?
It means, Koshur means Kashmir, and food means feast. The feast is means food. Yeah. So that's why I called it Koshur Saal. Normally, whenever we used to, anybody would invite, or we will invite, we will tell them, come for Saal. Saal means invitation for the food, for the dinner or for the lunch.
And this is the second edition that has come up this year.
Actually, this is fifth edition.
Fifth edition.
Yeah.
Okay.
First edition was in 2009. That was very amateur type of book. Was same cover. I wanted to maintain this cover.
Yeah,
You want me to show this? Yeah, the cover is a shawl. This is my own shawl.
Right.
This is the only thing I have got with me from Kashmir. So this is very dear to me. That's why I keep this cover. So this is shawl. So in this thal, this is the thali we have made here. I have this thali. I have got it with me here from Kashmir. So that's how I kept this cover maintained. But first I had in 2009 first edition. Then the second edition was in India. Sterling Publishers, they published it in with the Kashmiri Cuisine. Same recipes, but a different cover. And then they did a black and white edition also. That was in the US. And after that, one family, they had wedding. So they published the book. I'll show you later on the book. Very nice book. Only few recipes, 40, 50 recipes. So came another edition. So turned out 4 editions with that, and then this was the one. But this was my husband's wish to make it a coffee table book. The first one was paperback, so we wanted to make coffee, and I added a lot of recipes, forgotten recipes.
How many recipes you have in total?
Almost 340, 390, almost 400. This is 400 pages book. And yeah, more than 300, more than 350.
Do you remember all the recipes that you brought from Kashmir, or you had to talk to people?
All I remember was how my mother used to cook, how my grandmother used to cook. I had those memories. And I did ask my uncle, some elders, some recipes. I knew name, but I was not exactly sure how they cooked those. So I had to ask them. Only few, those forgotten ones, I had to ask them. Most of them was my memory. I brought that memory with me.
Yeah, globally, Kashmiri food is quite popular, known, starting from tea itself, right? The pink.
Yes.
Tell us, what is the flavor and aroma of Kashmiri food?
Normally all over world and mostly in India, we get flavors with garlic and onion. But Kashmiri Pandit recipe is the only recipe which doesn't include onion, which doesn't include garlic. It's just pure spices. That's chili, turmeric, ginger powder and fennel powder. And yogurt we use for making it a little bit thick graviness, the thickiness. But the flavors are, I think it is how you cook and the amount and the ratio of the recipe and those ingredients you put. The flavors are totally different and very appetizing.
Tell us some of your favorite recipes of this 400 thing that you have.
Well, I love all those recipes, but yeah, I like damalu.
Damalu?
Yeah, I like damalu. I like rogan josh, but we have a staple vegetable that's hawk. That's my favorite. I love to cook that and eat that. But yeah, the hawk is a very good, important. That's our staple vegetable.
Right.
It goes with the staple food. Yeah.
Which is the recipe which you think have been toughest for you to cook?
Not really anything was toughest because I grew watching my mom.
Okay.
So I always watched how she was cooking, how comfortable she was cooking. That's how I think I learned that part and I use it. And most of the time, this book is not wazawan. In Kashmir, we have a wazawan or very like a festive food. This book is not exactly festive. It has festive foods also, like rogan josh, damalu. Those are festive, but you don't cook those every day. There are other every day we cook. I have made sure I include those recipes which we cook every day in home.
Morning to evening.
Morning at home, children come. They're healthy, with nutrition, with the not fried and all those things. Because that was my thing. Because that is the food we miss from home. That's wazawan is gone and it's once in a while festive food. But I have festive recipes in this book, and I have the everyday cooked food.
Tell us about your history, your story from Kashmir to Miami. How it happened?
What happened? We used to live in Kashmir, and I am Kashmiri. My husband is Kashmiri, and this terrorism came, but we didn't live in terrorism way. That we were pushed. That time when my mother had to come here, said we left, just come, we want to come in 2 days or 3 days back. We had to drop her because the weather was bad, conditions was bad. She could not come Delhi. So my husband, he said, let's take her to Delhi. And what happened, by the time we reached Delhi, it was in 1990, the people there was so much of bad things happened, so everybody was running away from there. So we left our home, we left property, we left everything. And when my son, he was that time just 3 years old, when we were leaving, he was taking some toys with him. We told him, we are coming after 2 days, don't take those toys, leave it there. At the door we left. I still remember those toys. We could never go back and get anything from there. So after that we never went back. And we were in Delhi for 3-4 years, and we came then here.
Then from Delhi you came?
From Delhi we came here, yes. And we started working here.
How do you view Kashmir from now? Have you been to Kashmir after that?
Yes, I have been. We went 2 times, I guess, yeah. To me, Kashmir is not Kashmir anymore. When first time I went, I felt like we Hindus have lost everything. We lost Kashmir and we lost language, we lost cuisine, we lost culture, we lost everything. So what to get there now? There's nothing. And the second time I went again, I went with huge fear in my heart. It was scary. We got some help from somebody because I went there only for a day. We had to take ashes there. Emotional part was we went for 1 day, but it was so scary. We have fear in our heart because things have happened very scary with us. My son and my daughter were sitting in home. We didn't realize it's so bad. They were sitting same kind of place. They were sitting, and the gunshots came through our window, and those gunshots went over their head. I saw, and those bullets fell down right next to them. So it's hard to overcome those fears. It's so difficult.
How the Kashmiri diaspora are living now in the US, across the world, how they have survived their culture, food and tradition?
That's one thing. We left Kashmir, but we didn't leave our tradition. We didn't leave our cuisine. We didn't leave what we had learned from our elders. We kept. I see mostly all Kashmirians in diaspora. They have kept it. They are trying their best to put inside their children also, next generation. The purpose of the book is that. Purpose of the book is to continue the heritage. That this book is a heritage. It's a heritage in a pot. So that what I learned from my parents, aromas I got from my Kashmir, I want to pass on those aromas to my children. It's not my own children, biological children. I'm talking about all Kashmiri children. They are my children. And so I want them to have those flavors. I want them when they come home, they don't miss their motherland. It's here. That's why the book is made, so that when they go, our kitchen is a very sacred place. It is like a temple. So I want them, when they enter kitchen, they feel they are in Kashmir. When they open the book, every page they will get those aromas that they have tasted, or they had that they have learned. And then everyone is helping. Like I was, Deepak and I, we have done a lot of work in order to preserve our culture. I had an organization also, preserve our heritage. Deepak has Kashmir Hindu Foundation. This is all because we want to preserve our heritage, so that the children know who they are, where they have come from, and they will pass on to their children. It doesn't die. And one thing is, we have education with us. We lost property, we lost money, we lost everything, but we didn't leave that resilience to grow and become something. All Kashmiri Pandits, they are at very good posts. They are doing very well, not mentally. They are very sad inside, but they are resilient. They are at good positions. They are doing it. Maybe that is in our DNA. Wherever we go, we try to. We didn't beg. We didn't take. We could have taken guns back.
Right.
But we took pen. We gave pen to our children. We didn't give them guns to respond back.
What would your message to the next generation of young Kashmiris?
Just continue with this tradition.
Kashmiri diaspora, I mean.
Yeah, Kashmiri diaspora. I would tell, I will be happy if even my granddaughter, my grandchildren, all grandchildren, they will also follow this tradition. They will keep this and they will preserve this heritage that is 5,000 years old. So they should continue. And we all have a responsibility to contribute little by little in order to give them what we have got from Kashmir with us.